live. Welcome. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the I'm a Business Show. I'm not a businessman. I am a businessman. What's up? Good seeing you here at cashlenders.com. Appreciate you liking this. Thank you, brother. Thank you for those who are joining us on YouTube as well. All right, I am excited. Today we have a phenomenal topic we're going to be going over. Today I'm going to be talking about rack the shotgun strategy for your business, right? I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little simple strategy, right? It's a concept that I read in a phenomenal book called 80-20 Sales Marketing. I think the author's name is Perry Marshall. All right, where are my notes, man? But it's a really, really good book, okay? I have the wrong notebook, that's why. But it's a really, really good book, and we're going to be talking about that today. But for those who are joining us, man, we changed the time for the I'm a Business Show to 10:45 because I realized, man, 3 o'clock was in the middle of my day, and it was causing massive interruption. So I realized, man, I got to change up the time. So hopefully you don't take too much of offense to that. If you do, I apologize. I promise I'm going to make it up with some really good stuff we're going to be talking about today. All right, so let's get right into it, man. You know, welcome again for those who are here from the I Am a Business Show. Okay, we're here live Monday through Friday, like I just mentioned. At 10:45 is a new time, 10:45. Okay, right after the Power Couple show. All right, and today we're going to start off with the quote of the day by Benjamin Franklin. Okay, Benjamin Franklin said, "Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing about." Okay, let me repeat that again because that's very profound. Benjamin Franklin said, "Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing about," right? What does that mean to you? I love to get your input. I love to get access to how you're thinking. I'd like to get what you're thinking about. What are the thoughts that are happening in your mind, okay? So that's what we're talking about today, guys. All right, today we're going to be talking about a concept called rack the shotgun, okay? Rack the shotgun. What does that mean, okay? You guys are great. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for the awesome compliments. Right, so today we're going to be talking about rack the shotgun. Okay, first of all, what does this mean and how can this help your business, right? This basically means, racking the shotgun basically means triggering your audience and seeing who responds, right? Who is responding to your marketing? I'll tell you a quick story really quickly while you guys are on here, okay? We were in New York City this past weekend, and we're normally in the city in the weekends, right? And there was a guy, a homeless guy on the street. And something just told me, you know, just go up to the guy, talk to him for a little bit, and give him $5. Okay, so you know, I decided to do that. You know, I decided to, you know, talk to him for a little bit, right? And when Cassandra sometimes does it. She'll pop in here sometimes, right? But not all the time. Most of the time, it's just me. Okay, and I'm like talking to this homeless guy, whatever, and I'm like, hey, brother, you know, how'd you end up here? He's telling me his story. You know, he's telling me he just got out of prison. He did 6 years, this, and that. And I'm like, cool, man. So I'm talking to him, right? I'm just encouraging him. I'm telling him different things here, this, and that. And what ends up happening is that, you know, I go about my day, and then I just so happen to walk through that corner again, like a couple of hours later, and I see him sitting there with the same sign. And I'm like, hey, brother. I was like, you do know, like, you know, I go up to him like, hey, you want to learn how to make more money? And I'm like, and I wasn't gonna sign him up to like an MLM or anything like that, right? But I'm like, dude, you know, people are responding to your marketing. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, people are looking your way. Like, people are looking at your sign. Like, and I was like, that's people responding to your marketing, because technically you're marketing yourself so you can get people to give you money. I was like, if you want to make more money, here's what you need to do. You first need to get a bigger sign, okay? You first need to get a bigger sign. The second thing you need to do is you need to change your wording, okay? His wording was like, you know, just out of luck, give me $1 and I might get lucky. Like, you know, first of all, that, you know, nobody's gonna give you money, dude. Like, you know, like luck. No, you know, first of all, luck didn't exist, okay? And like, if you want more money, you gotta understand how people work, right? If you understand how people work, then you can position your offer, which in this case, the homeless guy wanted money, okay? He wanted money, okay? So like, so I tell him like, dude, get a bigger sign and change the words on your sign so you can get more people to give you money. And he's like, huh. I'm like, dude, listen to me. Here's what I told him to do. Here's what I told him to write on the sign so this homeless man can make more money. I said, look, say something like this. wait. If you're looking, it means you care. So can you please take the next step and help me out? I'm like, that is way more better. Okay, that's not even a word. That's a lot better than just having a sign talking about luck and, you know, I'm out of luck. Can I get a buck? Dude, no, like the guy was sitting there and he probably just made $5 from me and that was it. That was it. And he only made $5 because I had a good heart and I wanted to give him $5. All right. But that's an example, right? Rack the shotgun. When you're talking about rack the shotgun, and I'm going to talk to you in a second where this concept comes from in just a second. All right. This is Policy Q. Pow. Low. You already know, baby. Let's go. And you are watching the I Am a Business show. I'm not a businessman. I am a businessman. And we're here live Monday through Friday at 10:45 a.m. Okay, every day. Okay, we're here at 10:45 a.m. Okay, 10:45 a.m. and we're talking about rack the shotgun. All right, what does rack the shotgun mean? It means triggering your audience and seeing who responds. Okay, this actually comes from a story of a young man. His name was Nelson, I believe, okay? And if it's not Nelson, who cares? Because I'm gonna share with you the most important part in a second. And Nelson was 18 years old, and he wanted to become a professional gambler. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to become a professional gambler, okay? So he ended up going to the Strip in Vegas, and he finds himself a veteran, his mentor. And his mentor's name was Rob, okay? And Rob had been gambling, and he had been a professional gambler, playing poker and doing all these different things for quite some time. So Nelson goes up to Rob, and he says, hey, Rob, I would like for you to mentor me. I want to become a professional gambler. That's what he tells him. I want to become a professional gambler. He says, okay. I was like, and he said, one condition. All of the money you make, I make a percentage of it. And I'll teach you. And I make a percentage of it. He's like, okay, that sounds fair. Teach me how to become a professional gambler. Okay? And he's like, yeah, no problem. I'll teach you how to become a professional gambler. And so he takes him in his car and he's like, let's go for a ride. And he goes to a bar. This bar in this place was filled with people who were drunk, intoxicated, alcohol everywhere, women just dancing on poles, right? And he walks into that bar with Nelson. He sits down at the table. He pulls out his shotgun, his raw shotgun or his on-saw shotgun, and he begins to load it up. Now you're probably thinking, this guy's about to kill people. He loads up the shotgun underneath the table. He gets up and he cocks it back. Right? Like he doesn't shoot it. He just loads it up and it makes that noise like, right? And like all of a sudden, there's 4 people. I'm sorry, there's 10 people that actually turn to see what that sound was. They turn. And the manager comes up to Rob with the shotgun, and he's a little nervous. He's like, is everything okay, boys? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? He's like, everything's fine. I'm just trying to teach Nelson here a lesson. And he looks at Nelson and he says, Nelson, do you see the 10 people that turned their heads when they heard the sound of me loading the shotgun? Nelson says, of course. He's like, there's 50 people in this place. Only 10 people turned when they heard the sound of my shotgun being loaded. He says, Nelson, do you know what this means? Nelson? No. He says, Nelson, the 10 people that actually responded to the sound of me loading that shotgun, those are the people you don't play poker with. Everyone else that didn't even hear the sound of my shotgun, those you call markers. And those are the people you play with. Those are the people you can beat. And that's where you're going to start. How cool is that story? How cool is that story, right? Why is that story cool? The reason why that story is cool is because it literally taught, this is where the term rack the shotgun comes from, right? Racking the shotgun comes from triggering your audience and seeing who responds, okay? Now in business, how can you use this? In business, let's say you take the same concept But let's say you have a shooting range business, right? Well, the people who responded to the sound, those would probably be your best candidates to sell them a live workshop on showing them how to shoot, because they obviously are into shooting. They know about shooting. They understand how the sound of a shotgun works. So they're more likely to buy more stuff from you than people who don't respond to your marketing. Okay, in your business, there's different things that you can deploy to see who's going to trigger to trigger the response in your marketing. Okay. Again, guys, this is the I Am a Business show. We're here live Monday through Friday at 10:45 a.m. Eastern. Okay, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys some really cool concepts today. Okay, I'm excited. All right, but nevertheless, I am looking forward to sharing with you what the rack the shotgun means, how you can use this strategy in your marketing, how you can use this strategy in your business as soon as today. Okay, so how do you do this? Right, understand number one, the concept. The concept is that your marketing needs to trigger your audience. You need to figure out who's responding to your marketing, okay? But it can't be any kind of marketing. You can't just, shoot a bunch of bullets everywhere, right? One of my mentors told me, if you market to everyone, you market to nobody. So you have to be precise with who you're talking to. Your message needs to directly be speaking to someone, not a whole bunch of people, right? This is where your dream client comes from. So you want to get clear on that. Once you're clear on that, you want to figure out different ways that you can use to get people to respond to your marketing. Now, first of all, you could do it a couple of different ways. You could do it like dinosaurs, okay? And you can go door to door and knock on people's houses and see who opens the door, who responds to your door knocking, okay? Or you can use the technology that we have today, social media. I mean, it is mind-boggling. It is so many opportunities out there to respond to people's marketing. Like, for example, for those who are watching the show right now, this would be an example of you responding to my marketing, right? You're here on the show because you're obviously either in business, because you obviously want more tips on sales, or want more tips on online marketing. So you're responding to my marketing. So even though there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, right? Those 10 people are going to be the best kind of people for my business, and they're probably going to be the best buyers for my business because they're actually responding to my marketing versus the people that don't show up to the show, okay? Or versus the people who don't respond to your marketing, okay? So I'm going to give you a couple of examples on how you can use this concept, okay? Let's say you're on Facebook, okay? If you have a Facebook account, which if you don't, what are you doing, man? Like, you gotta get rid of the old school mentality. Get a Facebook, for God's sakes. Trust me, it's gonna help you, okay? Like, if you have a Facebook account, okay, and let's say you're doing like, man, maybe you want to know how many of your friends on Facebook are actually into business or actually into whatever product you're selling, okay? So let's just for this example, say you're selling a health and wellness, fitness, service, or product. Maybe you can take a picture on Facebook, put it on your wall, and put a comment on top of it and say something like, for those who want access to my free PDF on how to get 6 packs in 21 days or less, comment below, yes, I want abs, and I'll send you a private link with that free PDF, okay? What did I just do? Now I'm just basically targeting, and I want people to respond to my marketing, but not everybody. I want specifically people who are into fitness and people who actually want to get 6-pack abs to respond to my marketing because I can help them with that problem. Well, you take that same concept and you can use it for your own business, for your own marketing. Now, if you don't have any friends on Facebook, then of course you can do Facebook marketing, which that also now is going to, it's going to play a part on how much money you can spend, on how big your advertising budget is. But it is way better to do things like this and see who's responding versus kind of targeting everyone, right? You want to be specific and concise with who you're talking to, because when you can specifically rack the shotgun, right, you can figure out who's responding to your marketing. Again, this is the I Am a Business show, baby. I'm not a businessman. I am a businessman. And we're here live Monday through Friday at 10:45 a.m. Eastern. We're talking about racking the shotgun. What does racking the shotgun mean? It means triggering your audience and seeing who responds to your marketing. Who is responding to your marketing? Okay, the people who respond to your marketing are most likely going to be the people who are going to buy stuff from you. Okay, again, so we just gave an example of Facebook, okay? And what I want to do right now, really quickly, if you go to the IamABusinessShow.com, there's actually a new PDF that I've just created, which is the 30 buying triggers that creates buyer frenzies, okay? 30, it's a free PDF. It's 30 buying triggers, and I talk about my favorite 3, and I also recommend the book that I read that gives you access to this, gives you access to all of the triggers, okay? It's go to the IamABusinessShow.com, get access to the 30 buying triggers that creates a buyer frenzy, okay? And you can get access to that. And you can also join my free VIP list, okay, for the I Am a Business Show to get daily updates, information on what's happening, and also just updates on when we're going to be launching I Am a Business Show seminars, okay, near you. All right, so again, welcome to the I Am a Business Show. I am excited you guys are here. We're talking about racking the shotgun, baby. What triggers your audience and seeing who's responding, okay? So those are a couple of things that you can do, okay? What's another example? There's several examples that you can do when it comes to marketing, okay? Like, for example, the people who are responding, those should be the people you're talking to. Those should be the people that you're selling to. Those should be the people that you should be taking care of. Everyone else that doesn't respond to your marketing are most likely never going to respond to it because they're just not interested in buying anything from you. Okay, now there's different ways that you can set up systems in your business that allows you to do this in a way that's more enjoyable, in a way that's more automatable, in a way automatic, okay? And that gives you more automation and more ease and peace in your life, okay? You don't have to do everything manually. You don't have to do everything old school. If you understand the stuff that I'm gonna be sharing with you and some of the stuff that I know, then you will understand that, you know what? You don't have to do it the old way. You can do it the new way, okay? And that's why you're here. Welcome to the I Am a Business Show. We're talking about rack the shotgun. Rack the shotgun, okay? What does that mean? How can this help you in your business, okay? Racking the shotgun strategy is triggering your audience and seeing who responds, okay? What's another great way to see who's responding to your marketing? Now, the reason why you want to create content, okay? You want to create content and you want to create things that are valuable in the marketplace that solves people's problems, because when you do that, people are going to be more fond of responding to your marketing, okay? Whenever you put out stuff that is not valuable, people don't even touch it. People don't touch it. But if you start creating things that are valuable and you start putting them into content, you put them into blog posts, you put them into videos, you put them on YouTube, you put them on places where people can view it, they can watch it, they can consume that content, then all of a sudden you're becoming more valuable, right? When people click on your video and they watch it, they just consumed your content and they just triggered, okay? They just triggered, they responded to your marketing. Your video, your content is going to ultimately be what triggers somebody responding to your marketing. So you have to get clear, number one, on who you're talking to, number two, on what their problem is, number three, on the content solving the problem of that person. And when you do those three things in order, people are going to be more fond of responding to your marketing. Does that make sense? They'll be more fond of responding to your marketing, and you'll also have better quality leads in your business because you're getting people who are actually interested versus people who don't care, okay? Make sense? If it does, put it in the comments, okay? I would love to know. All right. Again, guys, this is the I Am a Business Show. We're here live Monday through Friday at 10:45 a.m. Eastern. We're talking about rack the shotgun, triggering your audience and seeing who responds, okay? Who responds? Who responds to this, man? Who responds to your marketing, okay? Like, you know, one of the things that I see, like in when I went to the mall, when I go to the mall, right? I'm not sure if you guys have this gym by your house, but I have a gym called WOW, okay, which is called Workout World. It stands for Workout World. And they have these really big banners across the mall that says, sign up today for only $5, okay? What are they doing? What they doing, okay? They're doing right there. They put a banner, which is a form of content, which is a form of marketing, okay? Now, that's kind of like an old school way, but that banner, nevertheless, the people who are going to respond to that marketing are probably going to be the people with the problem that they can't take it anymore. they're obese, they don't like themselves, they're not confident in themselves, they don't look good. So the people who are going to respond to that marketing are going to be more likely to actually sign up for a membership, even though they're discounting the membership at $5, right? It's really a win-win situation, because what they're doing is they're acquiring a new customer, because the people who are actually taking them up on that offer are way more qualified than if they actually went one by one in the mall asking if they wanted to take them up on the offer. So that would be a form of creating a system that gets people to come to you versus you having to go to people. And that never, you know, when you go to people, instead of looking like an authority figure, which is the reason why people sometimes buy, you look more like a beggar, and you're not going to get very quality leads, because now they're not really responding to your marketing. You're kind of forcing yourself upon them, and they're responding because of that. All right, does that make sense? Again, those who are joining us, this is the I Am a Business show. I'm not a businessman. I am a businessman. And I'm so excited that you guys are here. If you guys are watching this, you guys can go to the you guys can go to the IamABusinessShow.com and get access to my free PDF, which is 30 buying triggers to create a buyer frenzy. Okay, it's a great PDF. That's my wife. I'm going to be talking about 30 buying triggers, and I'm going to be talking about my 3 favorite ones. Okay, you can get access to that at the IamABusinessShow.com. But we're talking about rack the shotgun, man. We're talking about racking the shotgun, triggering your audience to see who responds. Okay, that is the point we're talking about here. Okay, the book that I'm getting this information from, the book is a phenomenal book. Okay, I'm going to suggest it to those who are watching this right now and listening to this. I'm going to be suggesting this to you guys. It's a really, really good book, okay? And I think that for people who are in business, you guys it's a must read, okay? It's a great read, and it's going to help you. It's very informative, and it's going to help you make more money in your business. I'm assured of that. I'm excited to say that, okay? It's called 80/20 Sales and Marketing: The Definite Guide to Working Less and Making More by Perry Marshall. Let me repeat that again for those who are writing this down. It's called 80/20 Sales and Marketing: The Definite Guide to Working Less and Making More by Perry Marshall, okay? Great book, and this is where the concept racking the shotgun talks about. The story is in there, okay? And again, you guys are watching the I Am a Business show Monday through Friday at 10:45 a.m. Eastern, and I'm excited that we're talking about this topic. Okay, I'm going to give you one more example, and then if you guys have any questions, you guys can put it in the comments, or you guys can let me know. And if you're a Meerkat and you guys want me to cameo you in, okay, like live stream you in, just let me know and I'll send the invitation to you. Okay, again, another example would be like, let's say you begin to, like, everybody like who's on here should have, like, if you're watching this, you should create your own show, because your own show allows you to create content as an excuse to market it. Like, it's just an excuse to share your voice. It's an excuse to put out content. It's an excuse to see who responds to your marketing. Okay, so like a show is great because based on your topics and based on who shows up from the topics, you can have a better understanding on what products they would be more open to buying because of the fact that they're responding to your marketing. They responded to your marketing, right? And because they responded to your marketing, now you have a better idea of what you should be selling to them, okay? So again, for those who are joining us here, this is called Rack the Shotgun Strategy. What does this mean? Rack the shotgun, right? Back in the day, they have these shotguns that make this noise, this trigger noise, like, right? And when they make that noise, it's because they're loading the shotgun, right? And when they're loading the shotgun, right, like, you know, the reason why, it's a story that I just mentioned, and it talked about how a man went into a bar, and out of 50 people, he racked the shotgun, and when he racked the shotgun, only 10 people responded to the sound of the shotgun, which went to show the man, and it gave him data that those would be the 10 people he would not want to mess with, and everyone else was for the taking, okay? Well, the same thing is in your business. The people who are responding to your marketing are going to be the people who are going to buy your stuff. And I was just giving you guys an example how you should create shows on Meerkat, because when you create shows, whether on Meerkat, whether on YouTube, whatever you want, really, when you create shows, it's giving you an excuse to create content, but most importantly, the people who show up to your shows are responding to your marketing, and those people who are responding to your marketing are probably going to be the people, or most likely going to be the people that are going to buy something from you based off what you're talking about, right? So a show is really good because you're going to begin to start building an audience and a group of people that respond to your marketing. If they're responding to your marketing, these are people who are interested in what you're talking about. These are people who are interested in the problems that you're solving for them. These are people who are interested in your advice. Therefore, that when you come up with a product or you come up with something you want to launch that's relevant to the stuff that they love to hear, that's relevant to the solutions that they love to consume, they would be a perfect candidate to buying stuff from you, right? So you should create a show, because if you create a show, it's probably the fastest way to see if anyone responds to your content, right? If you create a show and nobody's showing up to your show, not even one person, okay, then maybe you should ask yourself, is the show really solving a problem in the marketplace? Is this show really solving a need that someone may have? Because if it's not, then the truth is that it's probably not the best kind of show that you should be creating. Maybe you should switch the topic. Maybe you should talk about something else, okay? Again, guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a Q&A, okay? This show is from 10:45 to 11:15. It's 30 minutes, and we are coming to the near end, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'm going to cameo you in, or you can put it in the comments, okay? And I'll answer your questions on Meerkat. All right, for those who are on YouTube, put it in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them later, okay? Again, the quote of the day was by Benjamin Franklin as you're writing your questions. And he wrote, either write something worth reading or do something worth writing about, okay? Really powerful. What does that mean to you? Let me know. That would be cool. All right, again, if you have any questions about the concept racking the shotgun strategy, let me know. I think it's a brilliant concept, and I think that in the book that I recommended today, it's called 80-20 Sales and Marketing, the ultimate guide to making more and working less, okay? It's a great book, and that's where I got this strategy from, and the author is Perry Marshall. It's a great read. I got it on Kindle, okay? You can get it instantly on Kindle, all right? And it's a great read. I recommend you guys all to do it, okay? We've come to the end of the show, so if you have a question, put it in now really fast, okay? But what I wanted to say is, guys, you guys can go to the IamABusinessShow.com after the show, and you guys can sign up for the free VIP list. But most importantly, you guys can get access to the free PDF I just created. It's 30 buying triggers to create buying frenzy. It's a great PDF. It shows you the different triggers that you can create psychologically to get people to buy stuff when you're selling stuff. Okay, Brian, thank you for liking this and tweeting this, brother. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for supporting me. I really do appreciate you, admire you, and respect everything you do. Thanks a lot. For those who don't know who Brian is, make sure you follow Brian at Brian's Arnold, okay, on Twitter, and of course that's his handle on Meerkat. All right, guys. Again, guys, thank you for coming to the I Am a Business Show. I'm not a businessman. I am a business man, and we just wrap this up, baby. Okay, we're here Monday through Friday at 10:45 a.m. Eastern to 11:15. Okay, Monday through Friday. And again, for those who are joining, we have came to the end. This is called Rack the Shotgun. Okay, Rack the Shotgun. Trigger your audience and seeing who responds. Those are the people who are most likely to buy stuff from you. You guys can go to the I Am a Business Show and get access to the free PDF, which is 30 buying triggers to create buyer frenzy, okay? Really good stuff, a lot of psychological things. All right, guys, and the book that I recommended, again, is 80-20 in Sales and Marketing, the ultimate guide to making more and working less. That is where Racking the Shotgun strategy, that is exactly where I got it from, right? Guys, be good, be great. This is Policy Q, pow, low. You already know, baby. Let's go, and I'll see you guys mañana. Peace.